Freeway is saying how Beanie Sigel is using AI to replace himself.
His voice.
His voice, because Beanie's kind of lost his voice.
Like D.O.C. was
like D.O.C.
looking at.
D.O.C. said he's not going to do it, right?
He said he's on the fence, like he doesn't.
He's on the fence. In this case, this was the first time I looked at AI like, oh, okay, this is something positive, right? Because the one thing you could hear Beanie Sigel, you could still hear his bars when you hear his new shit, but his voice is not the same. Is that something that you think is a positive thing? Like in the case of D.O.C., in the case of Beanie Sigel using AI?
If they own their model, yes, that's dope.
Right.
But we're not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
The artists currently right now,
right.
That's what I'm trying to push for is for the artists to own their model.
Meaning your voice.
Yeah, the entire essence.
Whatever creates it for
and likeness stack. You need artists need to own that.
Right.
Their own model.
Wow.
So their own tuning. So specifically for the AI community, an artist should own the tuning of their voice. Whatever that spectrum is, whatever that instance is, the artist should own that. And they should only one should access their voice. The moment an artist right now, because there's no regulations, because there's no governance, does that, and they don't truly own it, that brings up a whole lot of other things, like duping, fake newsing, because they're going to be using it in ways that, that means anybody could go in there and type some shit, and what if the instant itself is not trained and tuned around specifics on I would never say that.
Right.
So the AI that most people are using requires somebody to go there and bust a verse, do their verse, and then they do new age auto-tune and they wrap it around the sounding of somebody's voice.
Right.
But it still requires, a lot of these systems still requires somebody to spit it. Right. There's this new system, you don't need none of that. It's just from that video that we did in 2010, it's exactly that. It says it.
Replicates the mannerisms,
I think that you said in the video, it was like, so we don't have to go to the studio no more?
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
Yo, bro, I had a radio interview today. And so after the interview, we wrapped up the interview, right? And we wrapped up the interview, and they were like, I got some last minute statements that I want to add. I summarized our whole entire interview. I just want to show you what's possible now. So I typed in on the system, live comedic show at the Laugh Factory. And then I put a quick summary of what we talked about in the meeting. And then I threw it through an AI system, and the AI did this shit. Look. Hold on, check it out.
So y'all talking about radio, right? Y'all talking about how something old is gonna be new. That's like asking a cow how it's gonna jump up and fly. AM, FM is dope. And FM's, what's his name, is morning and night. And we are on the motherfucking moon now. Nighttime all damn day.
I'm surprised you didn't have a Beats by Dre speaker.
This is y'all shit. So I think that it's not just music, bro. These things are simulating crowd laughter.
Right.
Know where to put it at. Instant, bro. That happened. I do some shit right now. I do a little freaking same comedic shit about
creepy, man.
And that's where we are now.
Right.
So right now you making beats, you competing with somebody on the top 10. As creatives, we're thinking about skip rates. We're thinking about like TikTok algorithms. People aren't truly being 100% creative right now.
Right.
we're being dictated by algorithms. So when AI music is in effect, who do you think's gonna, flex on the algorithm and understand the algorithm more? Us or an AI?
An AI.
So the AI will be able to understand the algorithm more than we are guessing at the algorithm. So in a real hot second, we need to change our values. We need to change like what do we really appreciate? What do we really call dope?
Right.
Because if everything has been like really dialed down, and a lot of people out there be like, nigga, what you talking about, nigga? You did boom boom pow, nigga, that ain't sophisticated. But AI wasn't then there.
Right.
So now these times. And now somebody be online be like, yeah, nigga, but what you really doing that's sophisticated now, nigga? You talking all that shit, will.i.am, right? They gonna say that. What you really doing sophisticated, Nick? I'd be like, this AI shit. Gotcha, nigga. It's sophisticated, nigga.
You ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
Yeah, that movie's hard.
That movie's crazy, man.
Yo, it's fucked up. Because
That's like-
as time got
People got dumb.
on, people got dumber. I swear to God, I feel like that. I don't think there's no one in his room right now that knows their girl's number.
Oh, no.
You know your girl, because you old school. You're a dinosaur. But it's like, but this like, just think about it. Some of the most important people in your life, you don't know.
But that's more memory retention. I'm talking about getting dumber.
No, but that's dumb too, because back in the days, remember, we knew everyone's number. When you got locked up, you knew who to call when you got locked. Do you think that's true in time? Because I seen you say people are invested in AI, but they're not invested into HI.
Yeah.
Human intelligence.
I love when you said that.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, so in this age, like, okay, I have my foundation and I got my AI stuff. And the reason why I say that is because it's been easier for me to raise money for AI than it is for me to go raise money for my philanthropy for HI. I know, I'm not just saying that like theoretically, like actually.
Right.
And it breaks my heart that like, damn, okay, we raised all this money for this AI, but damn, it's like really hard pinching pennies to get folks to like donate for HI. To your point on like memory retention, we have that issue, but then we also have critical thinking.
That's the part.
Like the critical thinking, there's nothing in society that we celebrate where it's about critical thinking and rewarding people for being awesome critical thinkers.
Right.
We reward people for bullshit posts, the most disrespectful things we do to each other on lyric and song. We reward folks for
Twerking.
What? Twerking's exercise. No, I'm joking.
Okay. I never looked at it like that. Okay.
Like, the abdominal muscles, how awesome they got to
All
be.
muscles are at play there.
You understand? Right. I don't want to like shun nobody, but the things that we celebrate in society as a whole doesn't really push and celebrate awesome critical thinking.
Right.
And so, like body dysmorphia, because the filter entered, now we have more plastic surgeries for generations of people that don't necessarily need plastic surgery because they want to look like the filter.
That's crazy.
That means in the next 10 years, you're going to have psychological, conversational, mental dysmorphia because people would rather use an AI clone of them voice to speak for them. You can be talking to somebody on the phone, be like, yo, man, I just love this girl, bro. Yeah, bro, she like make me feel some type of way, like I really fuck with her heavy. Turns out, the past 6 months, you've been talking to her AI in 2028.
Right.
2028, you've been talking to her AI. And then finally, she's like, all right, cool. Like my AI told me you cool, so let's go out. So you gonna go out, and you be like, hey, you hella different from like in person. You conversationally, mentally catfish me because the depth of your intelligence is not what you have on your abundance of knowledge bot
Right.
that reflects your higher self.
Right, your humor, everything.
So the same way we have filters and live in a world where, you know, that's the preference of people prefer.
Right.
You're going to have some version of that when you're talking to somebody, FaceTiming them or virtual calling them.
Right.
And in 2029, you realize that you love the bodified version of themselves than the actual self. That's like 2029.